Hey everyone, it's Deb here, and I'm giving you an update for, I believe, week 20, either 22 or 23. I'll put it on my title. I'm kind of forgetting, and it's a little over 5 months. And I don't have anything exciting to tell you about this week. If you don't know my story from before, I started in mid-July with a high weight of 230 and had my surgery August 6th. And I only lost like 3 pounds before my surgery, nothing big. So I pretty much don't worry about it. I count my high weight as that 230. And then as of today, as of last week, I was 171.4. Today, I was 172.2. So I went up, I don't know, 0.8 or whatever of a pound, which doesn't surprise me because I've been doing more exercising the last week than I've done for a long time. I was really slacking off in the exercising department in December. And between the squats and doing the elliptical, I've been doing my elliptical religiously the last 3 days. I don't know. That's not like it's huge. But I think between that and the squats, I have sore muscles. And I think that's some of that's retaining fluids. So I was really expecting it to kind of plateau on my weight loss for a couple of weeks until that kind of settles down. So I'm expecting this week and next week could just sort of be the same. We'll see what happens next week. But anyways, I've been doing my squats, I've been doing my elliptical a half hour a day. I've just decided I'm just going to get up a half hour earlier, just get up and do it in the morning because I know I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it the rest of the day. I get caught up in stuff, I forget, I get distracted, whatever. So, anyways, the thing I've noticed, because I did measuring yesterday, is that in the last couple of months, because I really hadn't measured since like October, and the things that changed the most have been my hips, my waist, my bust line, all in the middle, which is where I carried the most. And really my arms, my legs, my upper thighs a little bit changed pretty significantly. I think there was more than an inch in that area. But around my waist and my hips, it was like 3 or 4 inches. And my neck didn't show much this last couple of months. My arms, my legs, the rest of my legs. So I think the changes are, I'm balancing out, which is kind of nice. I look in the mirror now and I actually see somebody that's more proportional. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I think I'm finally looking in the mirror, seeing somebody that's not obese. Not seeing somebody skinny yet, but I'm seeing somebody that's not obese. And my proportions are better. I can tell my head doesn't look like it's too small for my body and things like that. So, and I promise at 6 months, I will show you guys like loose skin and things like that. I don't have a whole lot. It's actually, I've been impressed with how good that has gone so far anyways. The first couple of months, everything was pretty gushy and smushy, and I think I lost a lot of weight that first 2-3 months. So I really did feel kind of saggy, but then that has sort of pulled up. A lot of that is pulled up, even in my lower stomach, which I know is not going to recover entirely at all. My stretch marks have stretch marks there. But I'm surprised that it's not saggier, put it that way. And at 6 months out, which is another couple of weeks, I will show you guys body shots and let you see what does my body look like 6 months after. It's really not as bad so far. Now ask me again in 40 more pounds. I think I'm going to notice the saggy skin between now and my goal weight more so than I have up to now. Because yes, I have been this heavy. I haven't been to this weight for 10 years. So, but I hovered between this weight and 200 for most of that 10 years. I bumped up to 230 like once right after my daughter was born, and then I came back down to 200 after a couple of months. And then I bumped up again, like the few, like 6 months, maybe a year before my surgery. I was pushing that 225, 230 range. So I wasn't up there that high. It may have only been like the 6 months before surgery. That's what scared me and got me really moving was, oh my gosh, I'm over 225 pounds. Never been over 230. But I didn't stay at that 230 for too long, which I think helps the skin if you haven't been there. It depends on how long you were in at that weight, how old you are, your genetics. You just can't predict what your skin's going to do. And it's really superficial. I don't care about a little flabby skin when I feel so much better and I can move so much better and everything gives. So it's a little squishy, but you can bend, you can move, you aren't. So anyways, I will show you guys at 6 months. I have watched a lot of videos of people feeling very, I don't know, like letting other people get to them. Whether it's family or people they work with, people just kind of being threatened maybe by their success. I think when we are successful at something, it brings up in other people, it brings feelings up in other people. And people that are in a place that they're not happy with their life, whether it's about their weight or their job or whatever, they feel like they are a failure in some part of their lives. When they see other people so openly succeeding, it tends to bring those feelings to the surface, and people react really funny. They don't mean anything by it. They're not meaning to come across that way, but people tend to come across a little funny. So I was talking to a couple of people that have had this same issue, and I have this poem that I want to read to everybody that I have on my fridge, and I've had on my fridge for years. And it's what is on Mother Teresa's wall, and it was in her room on her wall. I don't know that she wrote it. I don't think they know who wrote the main one, but this is her version of it, and I love it, and I keep it on my fridge to remind myself not to doubt what I'm doing and not to change myself to make other people feel better. So I'm going to read the poem, and I'm going to put it below too, so that everybody else can maybe be inspired to take care of yourselves and not doubt yourself. So this is the poem. People are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. If you find sincerity and happiness, some may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give the best you have, and it will never be enough. Give your best anyway. In the final analysis, it's between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. And that's Mother Teresa's, the one that made that poem famous. And I just think it speaks volumes. And I want everybody to keep moving and not give up, and don't let other people, squash your dreams or make you doubt yourself, especially if you're pre-op. People will try to mess with you because they don't understand necessarily where you're going. They're scared for you. They're not mean or evil people. They just are scared for you. Don't let them sway you. You do what you want to do for you. And anyways, that's my message for today, I suppose. And I just wanted to share that with everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. If anybody ever has questions, I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has. And I want to thank my old subscribers who are following along with me, because I don't think I could get through all this without everybody. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.